No audio? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello? No audio still. Alex says, yay. Weird. So this happened last time too. I had to reset the phone to get the audio working. So there was no audio that whole time. I was talking out loud the entire time. And I was calculating the price on the Disney packs. So similar to the Pixar packs, these would be $11 per pack. It's coming out of a sealed case, so you guys are getting the good stuff. I'm noticing a big price discrepancy between the case. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the calm voice again, by the way. We were doing that last night. I felt like that was really happening, or really working. So we're going to do a calm voice today as well. So anyways, we got these out of a sealed box, and they're quite a bit more expensive out of a sealed box. It's interesting because it tells me that there must be a lot of sellers, probably card stores and such, that are buying cases, pulling the chase card out, and then selling people on the internet the garbage boxes. That's my suspicion, and I'm probably right. All right, so let's put this over here, because those guys do not have any qualms at all about stealing from you. By the way, there I am, I'm shouting again. So very interesting, when I stream, I tend to raise my voice a lot. We are restocked on Star Wars 2. That is the other news. I need to get Star Wars back on the menu. Where shall I put these Disney cards? Let's see, where can we put them? Probably right here. I am probably right about it. That's correct. So these are my PSA returns, and these are everyone else's PSA returns. I had some cool returns. I honestly do not know where to put these cards right now. There's not enough room in the room for all this. I didn't have room for this. Set them over here real careful like. So I'm going to get them off the table. We have a very short stream time because I started so late. Whoa. There it goes. Okay. So my PSA cards are out of the way. Let's go through the returns though, because you guys are going to be curious what came back. This only took over 2 years to return. Over 2 years to return. Ryan Hutch has a lot of good luck with his Charizard. He gets a 10 on his Charizard. See that, Ryan? You waited a long time for that. That's the English Shining Fates Charizard, too. Very fancy. Here. Mister's too rich. Well, you know, not really. There's some genuinely rich people out there in the world, driving around in Ferraris, living in their multi-million-dollar mansions in California. So I'm doing okay. And that's all thanks to you guys hanging out with me and opening cards, so I appreciate that. Here's a Mike Seidege Veltel, grading 9. Oof. Lachlan Dixon, I believe he mailed these in. A 5 on this Greninja. What the heck was wrong with the Greninja, I wonder? Yeah, I'm not sure. Indentation or something? That's a really low grade on that Greninja. I don't know why it's so low. Here's Espeon 5. Moltres 7. Brock's Ninetales 7. Mewtwo 6, Ninetales 7, Zapdos 7, Magneton 6, and Magneton 7. Lachlan, you should just reach out to me and sell these to me because, to be honest, the cost of shipping these is going to be like $40, and they're not going to be worth a ton because when it comes to cards that aren't 9 or 10, when they're below 9 and 10, I mean, and these aren't even 8s, most of these. I don't think any of them are. These are just basically junk slabs, and they are so much heavier to ship after they've been encapsulated. I mean, this, remember, you could do about 3 slabs under 8 ounces. You're well over 8 ounces, so this is at least a $40 shipping. What's the chase card in the Disney set? So apparently there's some really expensive cards in the Disney set, and there's like a top chase card that's going for multi-thousands of dollars. So if you guys get lucky in the Disney set, we'll make a clip out of it. I'll be happy because we got content. You'll be happy because you got lucky and pulled a hot card that flipped into some profits. How can we reach out with Pokies for you to buy? You can always contact me on Discord. I'm real slow on Discord these days. Also, Instagram is an option. We have a Miguel Zendejas. He gets a 9 on his Eevee. Okay, here we are. Now, remember, guys, I do not automatically ship any of these returns. I believe this is the last return from back when we used to do middleman service. I do not automatically ship any of these. It's been 2 years. For all I know, most of you guys have actually moved. So I do not automatically ship anything, even if I did have your address, which I probably don't. How did last night's stream go with talking low? I noticed I was not coughing as much. In fact, I'm not coughing right now, and I would suspect that's because I haven't had to talk all day except for just now when we go live. So maybe my voice is well rested at the moment. Okay, here we are. Kira Nichols with that Dark Magician coming back as authentic. Looks like this was the issue with it. I believe they must have created that white chip on the edge. And then you did very well on your Pikachu. You got a 10 on your Pikachu. So Kara Nichols is doing well there. Congratulations, Kara Nichols. Now, Kara, I have not figured out how to look up how they sent me money. PSA apparently was supposed to send me like a store credit kind of thing, and then I was going to cut you real cash if you wanted it, or store credit if you wanted it. But so that's what PSA gave me because of the issue with the Dark Magician. But I don't know if they've actually given it to me, because when I log in, I can't find it anywhere. It's not in my account anywhere. So if I can't find it, I can't give it to you yet. I might end up having to call them. So this is Justin Morris, because I can't figure out how it works. I did a submission recently, a PSA booster pack submission. There was no option to spend like store credit when I was checking out. So I'm like, so how exactly? So maybe it works. Maybe they spend the money when it's time to pay. Maybe that's how it's working. I don't know. Remember this card? People used to go nuts over this. This was a $500 card at some point. This guy right here, I think he was like 5. What do you think he is today? I bet you he's 100. Darkness, Charizard, VMAX. Hold on, I'm looking for him. 9.5s, $90. This is a $90 card. I used to sell these for $300 easily. Easily. Wasn't even difficult. Now he's just $90. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. From Tag Team. I sold that card when it was $400. Yep. Yep. So that's why people are so nervous and they look at like Umbreon alternative art and they go, how can this go up in price over time? That's impossible. It's modern. Because they're used to getting their ass kicked over like that Charizard, for example. Okay, this is Jesse Salinas. Here we are. Are any of these my PSA returns from a year ago? If you recall, Mary, you had a, what do they call it? What do you call it when you, a tab. Mary, if you recall, you had a tab, and we had a conversation about you paying the tab back. And you told me, take my PSA cards that are out to pay for that tab. It was quite a large amount of money, if I recall. Actually, I don't remember all the details, but it's in our conversation somewhere. And you said, go ahead and take my PSA returns to pay for that. And then, so this is the last PSA return, and I don't have any Mary cards in here. Like the Lily from Base Sun and Moon. Mary, I thought you had me give that card to Cheese or something, right? Or no. I don't remember. I do remember a Mary's Lily came back one time, and you had me do something with it. Did they ever return? I want to see, says Mary. Yes, so they likely were marked by me a long time ago. This is likely what happened, Mary. After we had our conversation, I likely did a control find search throughout the PSA submissions channel. And I probably just swapped Mary out with TCC, so that when the cards returned, I just collected them, and that paid for the tab. So the tab is paid. That's sad. Missed waifu returns. No, I feel like the Lily did come back, and I don't know if it was the Lily or what it was, but I could have sworn you told me to give it to Cheese, actually. I could have sworn you did it. It all happened so long ago, I don't remember the details anymore. Here we are. I made another PayPal and sent you a penny message this morning, so that refund will be easier for you. Oh, sweet. All right. Sounds good. That will be easier to just send you money through. How much was the amount being refunded? Do you remember? Here's GMAC. Or I'll probably have to research that too. I'm a huge Cheese simp. Yeah, I could have sworn you told me to give some. It was something real fancy, and you said give it to Cheese. There we go. Zachary Mahaney. Yes, Zachary Mahaney. Here we go. Oh, this is also GMAX. So GMAC got a 10 on her Snorlax, and look at that, a 10 on her Pikachu from General Mills. It's a lovely little card. Like 120, but with your fees, like 100. Okay, so a Zachary Mahaney refund of $100. Okay. I feel like I better go look it up, because We don't want to say like. We want to make sure the exact amount that you're owed gets returned to you. Here's Giovanni Bonaire. Ooh, wow, Giovanni, very nice. A 10 on your Moltres. It's a really great looking card. Lovely. That's likely $200 to $300. Here's an Eric Guzman. Okay, Eric Guzman. I have 4 slabs. Wondering if you'd do 100 for them. Gengar, Mew, and 2 others. I would definitely have to see them before I agree to that. Here's Cynthia. Here's Magikarp. Here's Charmander. Wow, look at these grades, dude. He got some great grades. I bet you that Eric Guzman had me go through his bag at the time and pick out all the best looking ones. Because we have that we had that option in the past for a pre-grade. Sent towards SLAB-AWAY. I saw that, I think. I saw it pass on the email. Okay, so there we are. We're 16 minutes deep into the live stream. Here's Dontrell Davis. Okay, Dontrell. He's got Raikou 9. Eternatus 7. That's rough. Altaria 10. That's nice. Moltres Articuno. Rayquaza 10. Ooh, this is lovely. Rillaboom 10 from Darkness Ablaze. That's Charmander. That's right. So now that the final PSA submission has done its return, I think it's time to take every single slab I have in the shipping department and mark them for April. And then next April, anything that hasn't been shipped back is going to be considered a donation. Because although it sounds surprising, some people will actually abandon their slabs. And in particular, if they have an absolutely shitty slab, like something that graded 7 and is worth $10, they don't want to ship it out. They don't care about it. They're not going to take it back and sell it on eBay, so they just abandon it. So just like with the raw bags. I think we're ready to do that. I cannot hold on to these slabs indefinitely. You know what I mean? So, but a year is a very generous amount of time. Is Cheese here? Cheese says, I do. You got the base set Sun and Moon Lily, so I did give it to you. Here's Chris T. Lovely. All right. We got Charizard and Dark Blastoise. Ooh. Wow, lovely cards. Too bad they didn't grade 10. This one got an 8. That's rough, dude. Oh, yeah, but you can see why. I mean, look at the size of that dot. And then there's a dot here. And then there's a dot there. You could almost say that 8 is generous. Oh, yeah, 8 is generous. Because if you look into the card, look at all that. How did that get an 8? That should not be an 8. It's too... I mean, with the 3 dots on the back and then big scratches in the middle, that should be at least a 7. That's an 8, huh? Crazy, man. Because, you know, a 9's usually just like one tiny little issue. Very generous grade. Oh my gosh, that's a 7. Yeah, that's like a 7 to me. I wouldn't say it's a 6, but that's about a 7 to me. Here's Cameron Andrews. I'm not going to judge PSA for being generous on their grade. They could be as generous as they want, I guess. Ooh. Wow, this almost looks faded down here. Cameron Andrews. A Pokemon Master never leaves a slab behind. Well, you know, you'd be surprised. Some people get a return and they don't like the return. And it's just some junky ass slabs. And they go, you know, I don't want to have to do the work of selling these. But also, I don't actually like the cards. So they just abandon it. This is Alex Veneration. Oh, he might be the last guy. Yeah, so he had the largest submission. So check this Steam Siege Xerneas out. Wow. Really impressive. This Coeli, by the way. Oh, is it Coeli? What's up, Hyper Rare Hunters? Pikachu? 9. 9. This is from Single Strike Master. Steam Siege? 9. This one got a 10, though. Look at this. Wow. Really great. Morpeko's a 10. Hatena's a 10. And Ponyta's a 10. Great job, man. All right, congratulations to Alex Veneration. Overall, the return was not too bad at all. I owe Kara Nichols. I think I agreed to pay like $250 because I think that's what they were crediting me. But actually, I don't know how to look up the credit. So I have to find out how to look it up to confirm that they actually did their job and actually returned me my money. Okay, so we're just going to move these slabs off the table now. And, you know, I had some returns, too. I could show them off if you wanted. All right. Sometimes it's good to know what I have for sale. A lot of 9s. Wow. That's a bummer. Look at this Piplup. So cute. Dude, that is adorable, man. That's a weird card to grade. Shining Volcanion. Ah, that's a bummer. That would have been nice as a 10. That's a bummer. That's... Why did I even grade these? Alright. Why did I even bother with those? That's silly. Okay. Secret Mission. Sandshrew. Blank Quiz. Alright, none of these trainers graded 10, so that was just a huge loss of money. That's all it was. Oh, I remember this now. Oh, what a pity. This got a 9. I mean, I can see why. There's a dot down there. I remember when I pulled it, I thought maybe there's a slim chance that it gets a 10. Bet this is more like a 9.5 with another company. It's a very, very thin dot, but maybe not. Maybe it's a solid 9. You know, you hope for the best. We all get wishful thinking. All right, so that Misty would have been worth a whole lot of money if it had been a 10. Okay, got some more here. I forgot about that. That was from an old Gym Heroes break, and I was in it. Chikorita, Umbreon. Wow. Snorlax. 8. Wow. Okay. Looks like I was just grabbing anything and grading it. This would have been the last order we sent out before the PSA grading shut down. So I was probably just grabbing anything I could. I'm like, I need stuff. Oops. It's nice. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. Grass Energy. Weeping Bell. Yeah, it's apparent I was literally just grading anything I could. You know, back then, 2 years ago, if these had returned within a reasonable amount of time, I would have made money on it. Now I'm looking at maybe just breaking even on it because the value of these cards fell significantly over time. Yeah, these card values went way down. Back then, you could grade anything. Fernan says, did shipping go out today? It sure did. We were pretty behind on shipping. So shipping is now, I believe, caught up, but it's going to take a while for your stuff to arrive then, about 1 week from now. Oh, these were all 9s. What a mistake to grade those. Those were a mistake to grade. This is a 6. Look at that. That's nice, though. Ooh, I like this next one. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. Got a 10 Pikachu with a big swirl. That should sell. Dragapult's nice. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, this is an XY era promo. This should be actually extremely rare. Yeah, there shouldn't be very many of these at all. Might be like pop 5 or something. Who knows? Machoke Me Daddy. Here's Palkia. Look at this. Broken Slab. It broke during shipping. Darn, dude. And it's one of the few cards that actually graded 10. Maybe worth sending it back to them saying, hey, re-encapsulate this. You broke it. Okay, here's an Aerodactyl. Oh, man, this is a 9 as well. It's got that dot there. Maybe that's why I got a 9. No, it has a white dot on the back. It deserves a 9. All right, cool, man. So those cards from the Gym Heroes did not grade 10, and that fits the stereotype for those Gym Heroes era cards. Very hard to grade 10. Okay, guys. That's the PSA return. Mini slab break is this blue deck Golbat. The big slab break is this Lugia poker. 2 poker cards this time, and then we'll swap back to other types of cards. Let's see what kind of orders we got. Here goes. Zachary Mahaney. This is Zachary Mahaney. You can send the refunds to this now, so it's easier. Also, the slabs I have there is, I would do 140, 120 maybe, or 100. I just need that money. Zachary, we're going to get this done today, okay, Zach? I promise. I can't do it live, but this will be finished today, this issue. You've been waiting a long time for that. Ronaldo Salazar says to Disney. Okay, Disney. Here we are. So Disney is the new thing today. Almost feel like we could just put the Disney box in the background. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh! I'm sorry. I don't know if that made you look up my nose. Here we go. I saw a lot of nose hairs. Move this off to the side for the moment. Weird how they do Disney Weiss just before Lorcana. That is kind of weird, isn't it? Weird, it doesn't sit right. Doesn't look right on camera. All right. I'm sending you a message on Discord, says Dennis. Weird how they're doing with... Oh, I already read that one. All right, Ronaldo. I want to take a look at this first. So there's a box topper. There's often box toppers. Does this have any value? That's a box topper. I don't really know if it has any value, but I doubt that it does. Somebody surprised me the other day. He told me that the box toppers were $35. It was a pair of box toppers. Okay, Ronaldo, you're the lucky guy who gets to open the very first 2 packs. Here you go, Ronaldo. So today I'm talking calmly, just like the last, just like yesterday, to try and get that cough to go away. So lots of characters. Here's Beauty. Oh God. Okay. All right. So remember, they probably printed a ton of these. So Star Wars is in there, huh? That's interesting. Oh, right off the bat, look at that. So here's a super rare of Little Mermaid. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It seems like it could definitely have. That definitely feels like it could be valuable enough to flip. Here we are. What if I made a Disney Weiss bulk box, exclusively bulk, and then you guys could have it as a giveaway as long as you pay shipping? That'd be interesting. He didn't say new bag, right? Time flies by. 2 months already. It really does. You know, the year is like a quarter done, right, guys? April is the 4th month. It's actually a 3rd done once April's over. Kind of wild. To Disney, Jeff Leon. What's up, Jeff? There they are. April is nothing but a joke. What? April is a lovely month. It's one of those spring months. There we go. Lovely, lovely spring. Okay, there's the Beast. It's kind of cool. Set that to the side for you. And there's that ticket card. Okay. The beast doesn't like to read? Quick, get him on ADHD medication. Get him on Ritalin. My wife liked Scar. She thought he was sexy. She liked that personality. He's got that bad boy personality. Winnie the Pooh. Aw. I was a big fan of Winnie the Pooh. I watched it as a kid. At my grandma's house before she passed away. Jeff Leon. So I have very good memories of it. Disney was a very different company back then. There we go. Than it is today. Arturo Perez, can I get one Disney pack? Here we go. I loved the tiger. Yes, me too. New bag? You got it, man. Okay. Here's Jasmine. And Alice. All right. How many packs in a box? If they remade Winnie the Pooh today, Winnie the Pooh would have to be about a strong feminist hero. And I think Pooh Bear and Piglet would actually be a homosexual love couple. But Piglet would be questioning if he was born in the wrong body. So he would be preparing for transitioning into being Miss Piglet. There we are. 4.23. There we go. Cloudy finds that funny. Here we go. Fresh bag. David Morris. 2 Disneys. All right. Lucky for me, I didn't grow up in that time period. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet were just two chill dudes going out in the 100-acre woods. And their problems were very simple. Like, oh no, it's too windy outside. Did you not see the horror movie about Winnie the Pooh? It's Pinocchio. Okay, here we are. This is a Disney Channel now. That's right. This is a Disney Channel now. Welcome. All right. David Morris with the DA. Did you guys hear there was another shooting? There was a shooting in it was Louisville, I think Louisville, Kentucky. I drove through there once on my way to Florida. Drove through there recently, I mean. Anyone here, the hits are in the last 4 packs in the back? No, that's not true. I miss booby slabs, says Dennis. You know, Dennis, I have more of them. I just don't have any up on the table at the moment. But I could get more of them. Here's Alan Ruiz. I have a bag, 2 Disney Weiss Schwartz, 1 One Piece Mighty Enemy. Okay. One Piece. Two Disney. 1 at a bank and 1 outside a tech college. Yeah, pretty wild out there, man. Very good. There's never shooting in America. America is too great. Stop lying, you damn communists, trying to make us sound bad. Okay, put this over here. Apparently the shooter had just been fired, so he didn't take that very well. You know, you hear about this happening. A disgruntled worker comes back and shoots up their previous employer. It's a pretty sad choice, man. There's so much to live for in life. Even if life isn't going your way. You just let some time pass, you know, and life gets better. Things improve, especially he was so young. Here's a little Tinkerbell. Wait, they got her skin color wrong. She's black. White Tinkerbell. Weird. Pixar. Okay, cool. That's the wrong color on Tinkerbell. She's a black girl. I don't like this. Racist Disney. Here's Buzz. All right. How fast do you think this case will sell? Think it'll be gone in 2 streams? Ariel's also black. Under the sea, under the sea. All right, there we go. Trenton Conger. I'll take PSA 10 Dialga. Ooh, good choice, man. I am so surprised that that didn't sell sooner. You know, I get to sit back and see which cards sell first. And that is a Dialga 10 for $130 from like 2009. The fact that it stayed up there so long was really surprising to me. But you know, it's just however it is. It's not like we have the entire market watching us all day. Look at this Dialga. That one will sell too. But look at that. So he got this from 2008. 2008? It's great, man. Fantastic. Snow White is actually now Snow Black. That would be funny, actually. It would be funny if Snow White was a black girl and all the dwarves were like white dudes trying to get with her. That'd be very funny. And it was like some sort of rom-com. But like she couldn't choose. She couldn't like settle on one guy. And there was like all this weird awkwardness the whole time. And she was like, like that. I want her to eventually end up, though, with Dopey, because Dopey's the one who's true at heart. Ship my slabs, I have 3. Okay, Trenton. Did someone just knock on my door? Somebody might have knocked on my door. Yeah. So a harem, says Cloudy. No, not a harem. She has to choose one of the 7 dwarves. That's what's funny about it. Because there's 7, and it's like a dating show, right? Like The Bachelor or something like that, right? So that's the idea. Snow Black and the 7 white dwarves. Okay. Cheese says, something came up. I need to cancel my base set SLAB-AWAY. Sorry for the trouble. No problem, Cheese. I can understand that. All right, give me a second. Oh, that is the PSA submitted channel. All right, so give me a minute. Do you have any Hidden Fate packs? Yep, we got some fresh Hidden Fates if you're interested. How good of a week have we been having? We've been having a very standard week of card sales. Actually, you know, if you think about it, that means we're having a pretty good week because that figure doesn't account for ZELLE orders. So if you give me a minute, Cheese, I'm sending $134 refund on this. So you need about $35 more. All right, $35. All right, all taken care of. Very good. We We have Mr. Mike Size. He says, I'll take 2 Disney. Okay, Mr. Mike Side, maybe you get the good ones. Mr. Mike Side. Mr. Mike Side. Boop. Oh, no, come on. There it goes. He's got kind of an underbite. He might want to have that fixed at the dentist. Dalmatians. Lion King. Damn, Daisy Duck could get it, man. See, look, he's like the good king, and this is like the sinister bad guy. Goofy. You got Goofy? Sorry, Mike Side. Nothing wild in there. There it goes. I was thinking about maybe doing a major upgrade to this table and figuring out exactly the correct box size I would need to buy some really long tube boxes just for storing cards, and then filling these shelves up with those rather than these sleek little Shining Legends ETB boxes. Drake Brown he says 3 Sun and Moon base. Okay, Drake, excellent choice, by the way. There we go. 1 XY evolution. Here it goes. All right, this is for Drake Brown. It's a pricey order. These are older cards now, Drake. Did you know that? So if you pull something nice, maybe it is a bit more rare these days. Okay, you got Litten Incineroar on pack number 1. Litten's pretty good, actually. If that graded 10, here's Paris Stoutland. So Paris is not so good. Paris just looks like a crazy thing. Okay, and then you can judge a man's success in life by the size of his table. So you've got some cold rounds. This is a hollow Poliwrath. So if this was a real old set, we consider that like a hit, right? However, that Poliwrath is very off-center. Plus, Poliwrath himself is not too popular. Poliwhirl. Oh, you got Nidoking. Very nice. Be sure to consider grading that Nidoking. You know, if that Nidoking graded 10, he would be one of very few Nidokings in the world to be graded 10 from this set. Yep, thin print line going up by his ear. You never know. They might give it a 10, though. They're really weird about it. All the 10s I've ever owned from XY Evolution, the hollows did, in fact, still have a print line in them. They were not clear of print lines. Okay, cool. Don't see hidden fate packs. They're on the menu. They're on the menu under English Pokemon. Okay, thank you, Drake. The Nidoking's the coolest pull here. XY Evolutions, man. Yeah, I own one of those Nidokings as a 10, and he's like a $600 card, I think. SLAB-AWAY the Topps Charmander, huh? Okay, give me a minute. So this is Brandon Galligan. Okay, so he's still on the table. There he is. Just Pop 9. That's how rare this card is. Pop 9, huh? Okay, Brandon Galligan. Boy, that music's so good. Makes me feel like it helps me be more thoughtful. So this is 310 and you sent 60. So let's go set you up over here. You should be right here. April, Brandon, Galligan, Charmander, 310. All right, so it's 310 minus what? $35, which is the same as 300 minus 25, which is 275. There you go, updated. We'll put you over here. Good. Nath Rayner says 10 Japanese base as Scarlet. You got it. Yeah, so it turns out I've got 4 cases of Scarlet left. 4 of them. 4 cases of them. I was doing some cleaning today. Can we get tracking on our shipment? So shipping is late right now, but the shipping for most stuff just went out today. Did you just order shipping, or what's the deal, Mr. Vic? I recommend waiting at least a week, but in this case, some people will be late anyways, even if they wait a week. Oh, get these boxes. Is it just me, or is your voice getting deeper? Well, what's going on is I'm talking in a quiet voice, so it's not deeper. I'm just not doing any voice acting, and I'm talking in a quiet voice, like a whisper. Here we go, 10 packs. So shipping from last week has been delayed. It's late. And this is because John took a personal day. And he did that. He happened to do that on Friday. So who was affected by that? People who shipped on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would have all been affected by that. Okay, Nath Rayner. So we're on Monday now, and it feels like a whole week's gone by. But honestly, a lot of people's packages just got picked up. You'd make a good anime dub actor. Yeah. Well, I think that I was doing a little too much voice acting in the stream. It's possible that my voice box, my vocal cords were shot. Do you guys hear me coughing? I'm not coughing. I'm just talking calmer, and that seems to be working. Don't forget the Disney. Oh yeah, 5 Disney too. Okay. No problem now. Okay. Yeah, so we got tons of Scarlet, which is a good thing. Ooh. Japanese cards are printed better, much more likely to grade 10. I heard white people salt their water for pasta. The heck? Yeah, we were talking about, white people don't season their food. And I was asking questions like, what exactly is white people food? You know what I mean? We were having that little debate last night. My argument, of course, was that white people actually love to season their food. And that actually white people developed some of the best food in the world. But see, so one of the tough questions I asked is, who's a white person? Are Jews white? Are Italians white? Are Greek people white? What are they? Are the Germans white? Hungarian? Polish? You know, so there's all these different distinct ethnic groups of light colored skin. You might call them white. But what actually is white? Okay, now let's get 5 of these Disney packs. But yeah, so I mean, I think white people love delicious seasoned food. And I think one of the interesting things we were concluding by the end of the sort of debate was that maybe the issue isn't necessarily, oh, white people don't season their food. Maybe it's poor people. You know what I mean? That was one of the conclusions. Because, let me change this. Because one of the issues that finally we reached to was, well, what about bunny bread at Walmart? What about Kraft mac and cheese at Walmart? And I'm like, well, that food's not exclusive to white people, but it really, what it is kind of something that you eat a lot of is, if you're really poor, that's what you eat, you know? There's no sophisticated seasonings or anything to them. They're real simple. I put aborted fetuses in my pasta. Most Michelin star chefs are white, says ZELLE. What do humans and sharks have in common? The great ones are white. Oh my god. Alright. Here goes Nath Rayner. There we go. My mom was white. She cooked for us. We never really went out to eat. We were too poor. And we had some extremely good tasting food. And she was a very good cook. And so the stereotype is not true with her at all. There we go. All right. Then my dad is Filipino. And he would cook Filipino dishes, and they were really good too. But both my parents really liked good tasting food. But here's a great question for you guys. Oh, wow, you got the stamp on that one. So that's a real good card, guys. So he got the Frozen girls hugging each other, Disney 100 Years of Wonder. Boy, I really feel like Disney actually was changing around the time they released Frozen. There we go. Most Michelin star chefs are indeed white, but they also go around the world to learn everything and everyone different taste. They don't stick to their own white taste. Well, what is white taste? See, that's what we were asking last night. So you say their own white taste. What's a white taste? Pinocchio, Scar. It's like saying white people don't like delicious food. I feel like the reason we have so much obesity is because the problem is everyone, not just white people, but everyone really does like good tasting food. TCC, half Filipino? I thought you're full white. My grandmother is Filipino. And so, yeah, I'm part Filipino. And I know a bunch of Filipino dishes, and I can cook some of them. I could cook 2 Filipino dishes, chicken adobo and pancit. Those are the 2 I still remember. I've got fish sauce in my fridge right now. You know what I'm talking about? Liquid fishy fish sauce. I thought you were a potato. But what is a white taste, Mary? Since you used the term. Black Nation chefs can go around the world too, but still most are white. Most favorite TV chefs. Do Filipinos make chorizo? Let me look at what chorizo is. So it's like a sausage. Think about it. I'm not sure if they do make any kind of famous, prepared meat, processed meat. Here we are. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything. Chucky says they don't. There we go. A Spanish sausage. Well, the Filipinos were influenced a lot by Spain because Spain actually, it was a Spanish territory for a while. Yeah. The Philippine Islands were a Spanish territory for a while. Okay, Nath, there we are. Big order, man. Beautiful. And you're lucky you got this card. That was a good round for you. Okay, Mr. Nath. The Philippine Islands they're a very mixed island. People from all over kind of met up in the Philippines and everyone mixed. Here's JD and Maylua. 1 box of 100-year Disney. Wow, you got it, man. Okay, so this is for our friend Mr. JD and Maylua. You can pull a $7,000 card from this set. Well, I hope we do. White Taste is thinking Taco Bell's Mexican food. Yeah, but so, I mean, I think every single person I've ever met who's ever talked about Taco Bell always arrogantly explains to me. They go, did you know? They say it like that. Did you know Taco Bell's not real Mexican food? So I don't think it's any secret that that's American food, right? So, and that's what I was looking up last night. I was like, what did America contribute to the world in terms of food? We apparently came up with a lot of industrial food that never existed before, like Pop-Tarts. Go. Circle of life. Do 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 do. There we go. All right. And there we go. American-made grilled cheese. Apparently, America is famous for pies. So pies were not really a thing. And so America made like pies. Also, apparently, America is distinct for the flavor of vanilla. My stepfamily are Filipino. Nice. Yeah, we'd go to my grandma's house when I was a kid, and she was always cooking a Filipino dish. She loved to cook with shrimp paste, and she loved rice noodles, and she'd have some sort of fish, or she'd make chicken adobo. And then one of my favorite, and I always forget the name of it, but one of my favorite dishes that the Filipinos make are those little pork sausages that are fried. Somebody here, usually my audience always knows what I'm referring to, but you dip it in Catalina sauce. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a fried pork sausage in a wrap, and in a pastry, and I can never remember the lumpia. Yes, lumpia. I looked it up, and that was correct, lumpia. And my dad liked to make that. My grandma would make it. My aunts and uncles from his family would make it. Lumpia is awesome. My dad would sit there in the kitchen table, fold them up for like 3 hours. He'd make like hundreds of them, and then my dad's side of the family would come down and visit, and we'd all be eating lumpias. Really delicious. There we go. All right. Used with burgers and hot dogs, southern fried flavor. Well, you know, burgers and hot dogs are pretty famous around the world. Like, I don't know if there's anywhere you can go anymore where there's not like some version of hamburgers and hot dogs. There you go. You're part Filipino? Yes, my grandmother's Filipino. I'm quarter Filipino. I've got to start trying more food. I have no idea what any of you are on about. Little Mermaid? She's the wrong skin color. That's why I get mad. Disney's doing all these black actors. Where's the Filipino actors? Huh? Racist. Racist. I don't feel represented. I'm insulted. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. That looks awesome. I like this one a lot because it's just a logo. So this is the Pixar logo. Is that a little speck of dust on it? Oh, no. It's got like a little speck of dust there. I don't like that. That might cause it to lose a grade. SSR? It says MND. Okay, very nice. That's the really nice looking card, man. Hey, Perez, I know you're messing with me. Oh, what's this? All right, that's an SR. Even miracles take a little time. Wow, that's very cool, man. JD, and I think you got a great box. I don't really, there we go, there's a cough. I don't really know what to expect out of these boxes. Here we are. All right. Mini, very cute. If I buy a few Disney packs, can I have all the cards? I don't buy a lot, and I ship often. So if I say yes to you, why shouldn't I do that for the next person, the next person, the next person? You know what I mean? If you order a round of shipping, maybe. How about that? That'll be the agreement. Perez is telling the truth. I love blank. Here's Tinkerbell. Howdy, folks. Okay, very good. All right. I bet you this Howdy Folks Hollow is worth grading even. See that? There we go. The case prices on these have shot up. Yes, and the fact that individual boxes are so cheap is such a clear indicator that everyone understands that individual boxes are very likely to have been searched by the card shop. So it shows that nobody trusts the actual card shop. They expect the card shop to have basically have stolen the hits out of the box and then to sell the garbage boxes online. And why wouldn't you feel that way? You know, I get cases of Japanese product from Japan, and I still get scammed because there's so many unethical, dishonest card dealers. Do you think Pokemon cards are in a different language, but that printed in the US could have more or less ultra rares per booster box? How do they search the hit boxes? Here, I'll explain it. So, a case is going to have 18 boxes. All I got to do is start opening the boxes until I run into the chase card. Every box has like, it's probably like 1 or 2 chase cards in it. Maybe they're called an SSR, maybe they're called an SR, I don't know. But once you've pulled whatever the top pull is out of the box, well then you know the remaining boxes don't have the hit pull. And this is all about understanding there's a limited number of major hits in a box. So if there's 2 major hits in a box and you pull both of them, and you've only been through 2/3 of the box, well then you take the last third and you sell it off. So this is a way for the searcher, I don't know what you want to call him, the scammer, I guess, This is a way for the scammer to liquidate cold product that has no shot at a hit onto unbeknownst, uneducated buyers on eBay, and they just think they're getting a good deal on the box. They're really not. So this is a way for them to dump them off on you, and then they take that cash and they go around, get a new sealed box, sealed case, I mean. They turn around and get a new sealed case, and once again, go looking for the major hits. Okay, so this is why there's a big price discrepancy between the sealed case and the loose boxes. Okay, and it's very, very nasty that this happens. And it's always going to be a problem with cards. So that's why it's so important to find a card dealer who you can trust. It's very important to do that. Very profitable when some cards are worth thousands of dollars. Can we keep the Disney bulk? No. So you can be buying a dud box from the Japanese seller? Absolutely. We do not keep Disney bulk. I consider the Disney bulk to be very similar to any bulk. They printed a ton of it. There's going to be tons of it. It might be slightly more valuable than others. If you saw if you saw a bulk card come out that you really liked, oh, I like Woody, just tell me. I'll put it aside for you. Maybe what we can do is, yeah, I don't know. Okay, thanks for explaining. When it comes to bulk, the rule still applies. These are not super expensive booster packs. This is a freshly printed set. Who knows how much of it was printed? Probably a bazillion. They're probably going to do a reprint because it's so popular. And I don't expect the bulk cards to be worth anything. They might be worth something like today, but like give it like a month, and I don't think it'll be worth anything. That's why you need to buy master cases. Yeah, I agree with that, Jeff. I agree with that. All right. I've heard about that. There we go. Would you know if the packs are weighable? I would not know that. I've never tested it. Here we are. Sometimes it's weighable. You know, a card set. Oh, Daisy. Daisy's an SR. Very cool, man. Okay, so that's 3 textured cards out of a box. Okay, the Fox. You know, I'm not seeing any Fox and the Hound. That's sad. I really liked that movie, Fox and the Hound. Do you guys remember that? Really, the Mandalorian? It's kind of dumb. How does Mandalorian's in the set, but I don't see Fox and the Hound. This is 100 years of Weiss, and they got modern Mandalorian in it. Where's Robin Hood? Where's King Arthur? Where's Fantasia? Look, don't worry, they got Miss Marvel. Oh, wow, this looks great, though. Look at that. Yeah, this is going to be pretty popular, I suspect. Maybe I'll set a case aside for myself and grade up a whole case like I did with the... Because you guys bought up all my my Sneaker Bunko cards. You guys know that? Sneaker Bunko did pretty well. They were canceled? What are you talking about? Why would they cancel Fox and the Hound? It's a great story. It's actually a story about inequality. You'd think that Fox and the Hound would be very safe for our modern society. So I am seeing a lot of repeats in the bulk, and they seem to focus on certain movies more than others. Oops. Where's Song of the South? I'm just kidding. Drinking Bud Light. Thank God, Alex. Okay, that's for our friend Mr. Jadian Meilua. I have a box, he says. Well, Jadian, you opened a whole box of this, and it looks like you got a total of 4 etched cards. That's great. 4 out of 16 packs. If that's the standard, that means that these boxes have plenty of pulls in them, guys. Okay, so Jadian, you're way over here. How many packs in a box? 16 packs in a box. 16 packs in a box. It's 6 o'clock. No more orders, guys. We will continue this tonight. It's 6 o'clock. I'm wrapping up. So please don't put in a... Oh, wow, there's 7 orders. Yeah, no more orders, guys. I'm going to go into fast mode. No more orders. Brad Bettle, $50 towards SLAB-AWAY. This should say 860. Thank you, Brad. Victor Neves, 3 Disney. I need some more Disney boxes. Give me a minute. So we've been through 3 boxes in like 1 hour. I'm going to move the price on these by $1 for now. These have to last me about 4 days, and I think they're going to last 2 days. All right, here it is. What's the cheap break? It's another poker card. Okay, this is for our friend Victor Neves. The Mr. Tax. The Mr. Tax will go right back down as soon as a restock arrives. This is the first case. It's the only one that's arrived. I don't know when the next case arrives, because when a new product launches, it's really tricky to get that product in a fashionable time. Look at that. Wow. That's cool, man. It's very brightly colored. Ooh, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, there we go. Nice, man. This is the night, oh, the beautiful night. Da 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 bella notte. I don't know how that song goes, actually. Just remember that fat guy singing. I think the fact that so many of these cards look like they're hits, it's kind of a testament to how nostalgic people are for old Disney movies. Ryan J. Havens says, pissed of Gary, SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Ryan. $40 towards SLAB-AWAY, Ryan J. Havens. By the way, when you guys pay your SLAB-AWAY down on ZELLE, there's no PayPal fee anymore. So when you pay on PayPal, there's a 50-cent fee each time. But on ZELLE, there is no fee. Jeff Leon, 1 Disney. Okay, 1 Disney. 1 HoloLive 2. There. 1 Disney, 1 HoloLive 2. Eric says, Trump. There we are. Anybody but Biden. Biden's a joke, man. The Biden administration is an absolute joke. Kamala Harris is a joke. Biden's a joke. They're terrible leaders. Okay, that's for Jeff Leon. Democrats don't like them. Republicans don't like them. Here's David Morris. 1 more Disney. You got it. We're at a point in our history where the US dollar could lose its reserve currency status. We're sending hundreds of billions of dollars off to war to do our shadow war with Russia, which is why they're making the reserve currency. There we go, the competing reserve currency. Here we go. The economy is not recovered like we thought it would. Mr. David Morris. And one of the reasons the economy is so bad in the first place is Democrat shutdown policy. All right. Thank you, Mr. David Morris. That was David Morris. Jeremy Patterson. Nidoran. You got it, David? Hey, mister. Just got home to find my Gengar Mimikyu slab from the side break waiting for me. Thank you so much. No problem, man. is the Disney bulk going in a box of its own? Maybe we'll put it in a box of its own, and then maybe we'll have a little giveaway with it or something. Well, I got to make some money on it for at least the shipping, you know. But then if I sell it outright, let's say I put it in auction, it might go for a lot in auction, and then I would feel bad for making money on it. If I set an artificially low price, well then it's going to be a competition to be the first one to snag it. So I don't know the best way to handle it. But what I do know is I always prefer to remove bulk and sell the bulk in gigantic priority medium boxes. You know what I mean? Like, rather than trying to fit it on my table where there's no room left on my table. So I don't like to store the bulk in your bags at all. So Drake Brown says 3 more Sun and Moon. You got it, Drake. All right. This is for Drake Brown. Sorry, Drake. We had a big opening. JDN opened a whole box of the Disney set. You guys might see a lot more of that. Do a bulk box break. That'd be funny. Brugsish. Okay, you got Brugsish. Brugsish is a liberal arts media major. She is the head of marketing for Bud Light now. She says, Bud Light, it's such an old dying brand. And Bud Light, it had sort of out of touch frat humor. What did she say? Fraternity humor? She says something like that. Ooh, Arcanine and Serena. We're going to freshen up the brand and make it bright and appeal to women and diversity and stuff. Here we are. She's so smart. Did you see how she went to college? She's so smart. So smart. All right, Drake Brown. I went to college. I don't feel like college makes a person that smart. I got my college degree in one of the most difficult degrees too, computer science. I don't feel like I feel like I was book smart, but I don't feel like I was smart. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Casey Cole, 4 Disney 100s. You got it, Casey. No more orders, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe a different shipping price to include bulk. If you order a round of shipping, I'll send your bulk out with the rest of your cards, okay? If you don't like the $9 shipping because you think maybe that's a bit high, well, that's the whole reason we remove bulk, is because it's so heavy. And it makes the shipping expensive. There we go. Let's see. So for your information, we like to ship first class. That's our favorite shipping method. And the moment you hit a pound, you can't ship first class anymore. You know how fast you hit a pound with cardboard? You hit it like that. You hit a pound right away. All right, so 1 Pogo English. You got it. Pogo English right here. I happen to have 1 pack left. That's so convenient. Do you have to reach around the camera to open the cards? That's exactly right. And I used to have back problems because of that. I leaned forward and I used to stream for really long periods of time and it would mess my back up. One of the tricks I've done is I have two streams now, a daytime stream and a nighttime stream. And so I split the time up a little bit between those two. Wow, that's cool, man. What is that, like Japanese Pinocchio? That's cool as heck. What? Dude, that is cool. Oh man, that sounds painful. Yeah, I used to go for like 5 or 6 hours in a stiff position with my arms around the camera. There we go. Having the camera right in front of your face, though, it helps you see what the audience is seeing really easily. So you know that they're enjoying the view. And it keeps the cards centered in the middle of the camera. I'm probably going to keep a case of this stuff sealed because it's popular enough that may appreciate value in just 1 year. Okay, this is for Casey Cole. C.A. Casey Cole. I'm back, says Casey. Thanks, Casey. I didn't see you in this one. So, just like yesterday, talking quiet and calm, no yelling, no shouting, no voice acting. Doing that because I'm kind of giving my voice a break. And we're seeing if that fixes the cough on its own, actually. Cheese says, let me try a Disney pack and a sneaker. You got it, Cheese? Weiss is a good bet for sealed investments, says Monkey. Is it? I think Weiss is knocking it out of the park with these brands. They're getting these brand deals. They're really establishing themselves. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Cheese. Wow, the one-pack snipe. We're going to start calling you Cheese Leon. Okay. And one Naughty Boobies card. That's in Sneaker Bunko, this naughty card. Okay, what do we have here? Wow, look at this, Cheese. Peter Pan. Cool. Okay, Buzz. So I toss you some of your bulk cards. If I see something nice like this, you get that bulk. You don't have to like pay extra or anything like that. But yeah, a lot of the bulk is just repeatable cards, characters we've seen a million times. Cheese. Meet up at Disney World. You guys want to meet up in Lake of the Ozarks? I'll meet up at Lake of the Ozarks. Miguel says Disney 100. Okay, Mr. Miguel Guardado. Oh, Disney and Minnie. Donald Duck. I always liked how Donald Duck would get all angry. Oh, I like this holo a lot, actually. Look at this Mickey holo. So you guys have busted through 4 boxes of Disney 100 in a single stream in about an hour. That's pretty damn fast. I would be very careful with this set. I expect prices to explode very quickly. I think you might see the price of this fall off when Lorcana launches in August, maybe. So this set will likely reach a high point, and then the price will fall off in August. Okay, let's see. Patrick Grieve, 10 poker cards. Oh, Patrick, you ready? I like orders like this, Patrick. We got 1. We got 2. All right, you ready, Patrick? Keep an eye on this. We got 3. Here's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Pull another one from the front. All right. Close your eyes, Patrick. You ready? I recognize one of the cards that got pulled, so you're in luck. So you got Nidoran. Wow, that was it. Ah, there he is. Whew. That Charizard, man. Wow. I would shout for you, but I don't want to do my voice, my vocal cords in. Very nice. Patrick Grieve pulling the Poker Charizard. Beautiful, man. Well, Patrick, you basically just made all your money back on this one card. So anything after this is going to be profit for you. Are you ready? So here you go. You got Flaffy, man. Vaporeon. Damn, dude. From what set? Green set. Goldeen. Manaphy. Cresselia. Oh, wow. That's the Ace of Spades. Chimchar. Lampet. Oh my god, guys, what an amazing round. Dude, you just got so much out of this round of 10 poker cards. That's wild, dude. Look at that. And so many more good cards in those poker cards, I assure you. Patrick Grieve, congratulations on that. Let's get your XY evolutions. All right. Yeah, that guy just made a very good amount on that. It's funny because nobody really opens the pokers lately, and the pokers were sitting there hot the whole time. There you go. Here's the Caterpie. All right. Is there more Charizard, mister? You know, I'm thinking what I'm going to do, Ruben, is I'm going to put another Charizard in the box. But I have to find one first. So it's at the moment, there's no Charizard. But you know what else is in the box? Blastoise is in there. Venusaur is in there. Lugia is in there. All the evolutions are in there. Gengar is in there. Dragonite's in there. Pikachu, Ace of Spades Pikachu is somewhere in there. So there's a lot of great pulls in there. But this one was pretty beat up too, by the way. So he's a very expensive card. If I were to put a mint Charizard in there, it'd be like a $2,000 card. So to do that, I would have to raise the price of the poker cards pretty significantly to put one of those in there. I could do that, but then I think people would be sad if they didn't pull it. And then when one guy does pull it, it's going to be like crazy, you know what I mean? But it's possible. I'm open-minded to all kinds of stuff. Here you go, Patrick. All right, congratulations, man. No more orders, guys. As you know, we're shutting down. Daytime stream is done. All right, well, that was great. We went a little over time. We went all the way to 6:18. I'm going to be on tonight for the nighttime stream. We'll be having an ASMR stream tonight then as well. You'll notice I didn't cough at all in the daytime stream, and I think a lot of that has to do with not running my voice out. So I might actually be having a vocal cord issue, which I read is a common problem for people who do voice acting. And this kind of stream in particular, we do a lot of shouting in the Pokemon card streams, don't we? So I might have worn my vocal cords out and didn't know that. Anyways, I'm going to hop off. See you guys tonight. I'm confident there's going to be a lot more Disney openings, and I'm curious where the price on this goes. I might do a super uber mega restock on these, just anticipating like very high demand over time. See you later.